Welcome, welcome everyone, all beloved hearts out there. This is Freya and Joy. This is part number 2 of this YouTube series about how to be a nicer person. And I start with point number 1. Compliments. Learning to pay others sincerely compliments is a great way to be a nicer person. Everyone has qualities and accomplishments that deserve to be recognized. This is different from being patronizing or a brown-noser. Possessing the ability to offer genuine praise when it is deserved makes the other person feel great about themselves. It exhibits the ability to see goodness in others and makes others want to be around you more. It should come from sincere part of you, from your heart, and from a feeling that this is exactly what you feel. Be spontaneous. That's what I say. Be spontaneous. Don't think too much. Just feel and be spontaneous. If you like someone, tell them you like them, and tell them if you know why you like them. Point 2, help others. Kindness and the willingness to help others goes a long way in this world. Everyone needs some form of help in their lives at some point. Always be forthcoming when someone needs help, because helping someone else makes this world a better place. Whether it is helping an old lady cross the street or spending time assisting a job seeker friend update his or her resume. Make the effort to offer your time and expertise. Do not expect anything in return. Although helping others does make others more likely to want to help you, you will make a difference in that person's life. It is a nice thing to do. Be kind. Be helpful. Even sometimes when people don't know that it was you who did things. Because this is in you something good, and everything in you that comes from good is good for you and everyone else. 3. Make polite gestures. Courteous gestures and actions go a long way in showing others that you are polite and care about them. Some of the things you could do, including standing up and shaking hands firmly, or hugging and kissing when appropriate when meeting someone, opening the door for someone and allowing them to enter a room first, holding open a door for the person behind you, waiting for everyone at your dinner table to receive their dish at a restaurant or at home before beginning to eat, etc. This is example of polite gestures. Number 4, be honest. Be honest. Don't embellish. One of the most fundamental qualities of a nice person is honesty. And this should come from the heart. It should be genuinely felt. Be honest. Nobody likes or respects a dishonest person or one who embellishes. Too many people exaggerate when describing their experiences and accomplishments. In the end, people will see right through the hyperbole and lose trust and respect for that person. Do not try to impress others by lying or inflating your achievements. Always be honest with your words and actions, and you will never have to feel guilty or cover up your lies later. When you are honest from your heart, actually, you never need to remember anything, because you know that it always comes from your truth. If you are honest, You don't need to remember exactly anything. Whatever question will come to you, you know it comes from your honest heart. So you don't need to memorize anything. And actually, you have no one can demand you to tell anything more than your truth. That is to be honest. Number 5, be giving and sharing. Nice people are generous with their time and their possessions. So I say here, many times people are expecting things to look in a special way, and this doesn't have to be that way. Offering others small and thoughtful gifts is one way to demonstrate your kindness. If you know of someone in financial need, you can offer financial help. If someone you know is moving to a new home, you can offer your time and help that person move. You could be at the grocery store. Remember that a friend recently expressed love for a blueberry pie you once bought and served her or him, and buy it for that person. Sharing is also a nice thing to do. If you are watching a movie with a friend, offer to share your popcorn or food. People really notice kind gestures, especially when you do not expect anything in return. Number 6, remember people's names if you can. If you don't remember the name, don't be shy that you don't remember the name. You have to look at it in a bright way. You can ask again. It's no problem. People like when you remember their name. That's the truth. It's a sweet sound for people when you remember their name. Therefore, it's very important if you can remember the name. Many people get hurt or upset if you do not remember the name, because it makes it seem as if or she or he is not important enough to you. So if it's someone you really like or want to be kind to, remember the name. And I laugh because I am a person who sometimes don't remember names, but as I said, I'm not afraid to ask once more. And that's just who I am. That's totally okay. But you should not feel ashamed, because that will go through. So that's a very good thing to remember this. And you can do some kind of rebus or something that makes you easier for you to remember a person's name. Write it down in your notes in your phone or something. 7. Write personal or thank you notes, emails, texts. This step goes a long way in helping you become a nicer person and in gratiating others. Write thank you notes, cards, letters, emails, text and online messages as often as possible. Let's say you just met someone new. You could send that person a brief text, email, message, conveying that you enjoyed the meeting and look forward to seeing her or him again. If you visit someone's home for dinner, write that person a thank you message or note. It will not go unnoticed. You don't have to feel it's a demand so you think it's boring. Look at this as if you feel grateful. Just express that you are grateful and don't make a big deal about it. Number 8, be affectionate. Whenever appropriate, be affectionate with others to show them that you care. It could be a simple handshake, a pat on the shoulder, a hug, or a kiss. The key is knowing what kind of affection is appropriate with that person, because you do not want to make her or him uncomfortable. If done correctly, affection draws someone closer to you because it releases oxytocin. reduces stress, and makes people feel better overall. 9. Be humble. Humility is a quality in that everyone admires and respects. So always be humble. Nobody likes to be around someone who is a bragger or cocky. Make a conscious effort to be pretentious. Do not go around boasting about your new car or job promotion. Instead, take the time to highlight the accomplishments and virtues of others. A person who is confident and secure does not need the recognition of others. Remember the old empty vessels make the most noise. Stop complaining, giving excuses, blaming others. All of us have, at one time or another, encountered a person who seems to complain and blame external factors incessantly. They find excuses for anything that does not go their way and never take a personal responsibility. Nobody enjoys being around such a person, with the exception of other negative people, of course. If it rains on a certain day when you were expecting it to be sunny, find the beauty and virtue in the rain rather than complaining about it. Be less cynical and do not assign blame on others, even if there is an element of truth in it. Things do not always work out exactly as you expect, and handling such situations in a gracious, positive and non-judgmental way. This makes you a nicer person to be around. It also will make you a happier person. So, don't worry, be happy and stay happy. I say thank you for listening to me in this part, number 2, and I wish you a beautiful day. Much love and blessings from me. Freya, enjoy.